Yo, Wakenya wenzangu. How are you? I hope you're doing okay. Yeah. So, tumesikia mambo Singapore, and it's really amazing. Watu wengi wetu tunafurahia Singapore. Yeah, but come to think of it. Was Singapore made of only houses? Or was Singapore made of many different things? Was Singapore made of people with jobs, youths with businesses, better politics? Yeah, so let's think about Singapore. Yeah, I remember a story from my great grandma. Alisema kuna time, is it Singapore somewhere? There's this particular country that borrowed money from Kenya, meaning that we were lenders. We could lend wazungu. Tungepatia wazungu pesa, walisota, tukawapea mado. Then what happened? Singapore happened. Walikopa pesa kutoka Kenya during the Moi era because the economy was dwindling, the economy was suffering, so they looked for where to get money, and Kenya was one of the countries yenye iliwapea do. Right now we want to live like Singapore when we ourselves were the ones. Pesa yetu ndio ilitumika kujenga Singapore. Tunataka Singapore gani ingine? Wa Kenya tulitoa pesa tukapeana Singapore kwa president wherever he was at that time, akajenga Singapore. Sasa sisi tunataka tuchukue Singapore kutoka huko tulete Kenya. No, we need to do this. Achukue vijana kutoka Kenya tupeleke kwa nchi yetu Singapore. We lended them money. Okay? Yeah, so the Singapore dream, I think it's just stories. These ones are just stories we are being told. There is no Singapore that we are going to see here in Kenya, more specifically with the kind of leaders yenye tuko nayo. First, I blame the opposition. Before I come to the government, I blame the opposition for playing along with this regime to make life very impossible for Kenyans. Ati tunaenda Singapore. Adi, can you imagine a whole opposition being in support of something that is haina originality, something fake? Mnadanganywa ati manyumba watu wanapatiwa vifunguu zenye wananyang'anywa baadaye. Napewa kifunguu ati wewe kuja tukupige picha ulikuwa unafungua hii mlango. Then baadaye inachukuliwa tena, kesho mtaitwa the same people. Mnaenda Singapore. Funny enough is that Singapore is only found in Nairobi. The other parts of Kenya, there's nothing going on. Look at the transport system. Our railway. Wana brag of only one thing, SGR yenye Mr. Uhuru alifungua. Yet we need more. We need more than only the standard gauge. Mbona si extend ifike hadi border ya Kenya na Uganda na border ya Kenya na Tanzania? Why is it only from Nairobi to Mombasa? Or is that how Singapore looks? Can you Google how Singapore looks? And why must it be Singapore? Why couldn't it be like to fikiria something just imaginative and let's make it like how China does? They think of how to tap solar energy from space, and they do it. Kenya, we are copycats. Opposition, mwache kutubeba ufala. Back to the government. Mr. Ruto, oi, you are doing us more harm than good. You are making us suffer by lying. You are lying to us in broad daylight. The percentage of truth in your words is like the probability of okay, let me not use that example. The percentage of truth in your word is very little, very minimal. There's no truth, in other words. You talk of Singapore and what you do is Kibra. You talk of Singapore and what you do is dump site. The Dandora dump site. You talk of Singapore and what you do is nothing. Why lie to Kenyans? Just be truthful. Auseme hii Singapore yenyewe sitaweza. Just the way Moses hakufika Canaan. You began a very nice conversation and we love it. We want to become a first world country. But it can never happen with lies. The lies will catch up with you. So we love you very much for being who you are. But stop lying to us. Mr. Ruto, stop lying to us. Na hii mchezo mko nayo na Gachagua tunaijua. We know what you are doing. We know what you are doing. We know the game you are playing. Hii mchezo mko nayo na Gachagua, it was played by you and Uhuru. The game you are playing right now with Gachagua is the same game that you played with Uhuru against Raila. Oh, yeah, we are not together. I can never sit in the same room with Ruto. I cannot talk to Gachagua. He's a very funny individual. And then kesho, he's the same person that you will back, but behind the tent, so that people will not see you directly. Just like what Uhuru did. Please, William Ruto, we need a change. And the change can only come when we are truthful. We must be truthful. Na hii mambo yako kutuambia ati unajua mambo venye Yesu anakaa na sisi hatujaimuona. Hiyo mambo utatuambia nyuma ya tent. You have to tell us. How dare you? Tell us how you and God always sit in the same room and you sit with God in the same room and akupatia mipangilio. You'll tell us how God looks like. That's why we must understand and we need to know the face of God. Anakaa aje? Yes. Na utuambie ndugu yetu Yesu anakaa namna gani? Ama namna gani? Si namna hiyo? Yes. Tunataka hii Singapore happen, but it will never happen in lies. Thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Kama ilikubamba. Kama haijakubamba pia kuja kesho ya kesho itakubamba. Pia unaweza tuwekea hiyo. Kama haijakubamba kuna hiyo thumbs down hapo. Kuna like alafu kuna dislike. Click on that dislike button and we'll appreciate your presence. Thank you very much. I'm out.